People who are strident members of PETA and animal liberty and are, want us to never kill any animal anymore have a psychological problem. They cannot handle the pain of existence. They can't handle the fact, and it hurts them, and it's real, and it's not pretend. They see an animal and think it's going to get killed, and they cry, and they're seriously hurt, and that is, that's part of their psychological problem. Is the brutality of the world is too much for them to bear, and they crumble under it. And it is sad, and they need, friends and people in their lives personally to try to help them through, and certainly have pity for their suffering because it's real. But you can't lift that up to the top of the society and make that a rule just to feel better for their pain, because animals are going to be killed. We kill chickens and cows and hogs just by the hundreds of thousands every second, and we all eat them and consume them, and they make us strong. And that's the way the world was meant to work. Just like the animals eat each other, we feed on each other, and it makes our bodies strong and helps us, go into the future as more healthy animals, as people. And it's necessary. And the whole eating animals is an integral part of the universe. It's just how the whole thing works. And to not be able to handle the facts of the universe is the definition of mental illness. It's like the transsexuals. They're the men who say they want to be women, but really what it is they can't stand their masculinity. They can't stand up to it, because it's very hard to stand up to masculinity, just like it is femininity if you're a girl. But if you're a guy, then that's your task, and they can't do that. And it hurts like hell. Masculinity hurts anyway. Just being a man is a painful experience. That's why we're such assholes and cause wars and like to fight all the time, because a part of being a man is just painful, and then you have to get on top of that, and you can use that pain as energy to do different things. And it's really fun once you get on top of it. But if you can't, then it just hurts all the time. And so these people, just like the people for ethical treatment of animals who don't want, they don't want to be men because it's not working for them and it's too painful. But that is the reality. And you can't have the whole world change their reality to fit someone who can adjust to the world as it is. Because we have to all try our best to live with the suffering and the pain. It's just like the men who get on top of their masculinity. They're the ones who face the challenge, get bullied, fight back with the bullies. Everybody gets bullied. It's not just the transsexuals. The transsexuals just don't have an effective experience, but that's part of the transition. And then you learn to fight back against the bullies, and then you get on top of your own manhood and you control your power after that. And it's still painful a lot of times, but a lot of times it's exhilarating. And we have to start going back to understanding what reality expects us to do, and not put these people who are uncomfortable with their situation and can't get on top of it at the decision-making, places, because it's going to ruin the human race. It'll kill us.